Alright guys, I want to talk to you guys about food, what to feed your discus. Um, Actually discus aren't, well, let me take this back. When you first get them, they're going to be a little picky in terms of food because they're going to be used to the kind of food that uh, their breeder or, their, wherever you buy it from, their pet store that they kind of grew up on. Um, and it'll take a little training to get the discus used to other foods that you're going to give it. So there's a variety of foods that I actually give my discus just to kind of give them a variety and also just to make them not picky in terms of food. Um, so actually when I got these discus, I started them with flakes. They'll take basically any kind of flakes as a staple diet. That's really well because one, it's cheap. Two, you can get that basically in any pet store or any local pet store. Um, and I've trained them to take pellets, so sinking pellets. They tend to like those a little bit more than flakes, but they'll take flakes. Like I said, I started to give them bloodworms, dry bloodworms. They like those as well. Um, and I've heard, also like beef heart. I actually have frozen beef heart, but it seems like my discus don't really like it as much. I mean, they'll eat them, but it'll take them a while also just because it comes in chunks, in little cube chunks. But they don't really like it that much. I mean, they'll eat it, like I said, but it's okay for them. But what I found out that what discus really like is black worms. And what you can get is black worms, dry black worms. They come in cubes, kind of like this. Um, and these guys love it. Actually, if you put them in here, they'll actually eat from your hand, as you can see here. Um, they just demolish this stuff. They really love it. Let's see. So I think this is one of their favorite foods. And if your discus, especially when you first get them, they're going to be a little shy. They'll tend not to eat. I would buy this as kind of a backup just to make sure that they're eating and that they're healthy while you're training it up to eat other food. Um, but discus can eat basically pretty much any food. They'll be picky in the beginning, but as long as you train them, they'll take it. So um, so don't worry about types of food that people say like, oh, they have to eat a specific type of food. That's not true. Um, they'll take pretty much anything. I've seen them also eat like algae wafers that I would feed my pleco, and they'll just peck at it. Um, but yeah, so that's it on food. Pretty much anything. It'll just take some days or some training, and don't be discouraged in terms of if they're not eating. Just give them a couple of days. Actually, the big blue one here, he didn't eat. Oh, I didn't see him eat for like almost like a week until just recently. So I mean, it just takes him a while to get used to the food and whatnot. But yeah, so that's what you can feed your discus.